time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Breaks an open space.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Completion makes it second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The Tigers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's spurted. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirby.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Receivers are bunched together. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
They're going to run it. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's hit as he throws it. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser-focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Locates the tight end is complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Snyder.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, what a great call here on this quarterback run, and I love that he went all out to dive for the first. But next time, let's make sure you have the first down already.
The pocket breaking down. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Toss play to the outside. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Shoots to get past a man. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Trying to find room. It's Burden. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways.
Reach in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Looking to scramble. Takes a deep shot down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
He breaks free. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Now here's the toss play. Fights through the tackler. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. QB keeper all the way. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
1st down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Burden. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. A short completion to the tight end. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Try to convert with a sweep. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
31, Auburn, 14.
The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
No press here. The defense backing away. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll ride the back again here. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The receiver makes the catch, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Caught over the middle. It's Snyder. That gaining what for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's running out of time here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is batted down, but there's a penalty marker out on the play. So let's check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The offense really clicking here. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Auburn. The comeback is on. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Breaks into the clear. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a turnaround here.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver grabs it. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy could not miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Completion gains about 6 yards. And now it's a 4th down call. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion and makes it a touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And we're going to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Auburn. Great catch when they desperately needed it. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to return it from deep. Tremendous toughness here. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Pulls it in. It's Crispin. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run the option. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. This run falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Now it's second down here. He drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. This might be for the ball game. He's got it and no for a first down. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. The receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Tigers. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense cannot be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out there. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Wide open downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. It's another deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Auburn Tigers.